The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork, pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
There's something. Check out Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast at 98kupd.com.
Man, Puddle of Mud. Somehow or another, that dude's still around. Haven't figured that one out yet. What do you got? I need that.
I know. I'm pulling it up.
Oh, okay. The leader just... I know. I didn't know what you were doing. He's fiddle farting behind me.
He's always
like
helping.
I don't like this whole Jack Ruby approach he's got with sneaking up behind me with stuff. I don't like this. I can't really do a show with him standing behind me like that.
He's giving you enough space. He's not invading space.
I know. He's behind. I don't like it. I see it in the screens and the... Well, then you put it too far for... I can't reach
No,
that.
I can't reach. You're not helping.
You're hurting the cause. Look what you just did.
To help.
Oh, I didn't want to help.
Fine, then I
You're
won't.
bothering me. By the way, Scott Haynes, who was our funniest listener, emailed over and he goes, "Man, saw the dog video. Nothing worse than the smell of wet dog hair." That's got to be true. You
Keep it dry.
What Dog the Bounty Hunter smells. Well, like, what would be worse, an Irish Wolfhound or Dog the Bounty Hunter coming out of that swamp? Both dogs stink. He also had a good idea for if the Many Saints of Newark was a TV show. Scott had a great idea, and he goes, we get Andy Cohen to host an after show called Wop's Happening. The Many More Saints of Newark. It's got to be a show. Did you guys feel like that movie resolved a single thing?
Well, when you say it's got to be a show,
I'd be
after
interested.
seeing that, not me.
Oh no, I thought the storylines they created were great. I thought, getting everything together on how his dad was going to, John Soprano was going to be the next boss after Dickie Maltasani gets hit and all that other stuff. And, I don't know anything about how Christopher's history is now as a baby with the mom.
Right.
And what was the deal with the Gumar having the big nose? Were they trying to let you think that she was Christopher's real mom? Because wouldn't people notice that? Like if she carried the baby and all of a sudden, come on.
I don't think I would have put those two together.
If she had the big nose, they made it prominent on purpose that the Gumar had the big nose. And I'm like, all right, what are they trying to say? That that's Christopher's real mom? That's not how pregnancy works. Oh, you don't ask a woman like how many kids you have, like 3 that I know of. And if they don't have that.
Watch the souring of young Janice as she gets older and bitter.
Love it. See, there's so many things they started that if it was a TV show, it'd be like, all right, I'm in. But as a movie, nothing but disappointment. Anyway, who's the game tonight?
Chargers and Raiders.
Oh, good game. Football's on tonight at Hooters. Hooters and Mick Ultra bring you the Brady Report so you can start your week off right and catch a game over at Hooters. Try a Big Daddy Mick Ultra. 10 bone-in wings on special only at Hooters. Beth Moen will not be calling the game, which is good. I got an email from a guy who said, I can't remember what it was, but he said, how about this? Hooters can't, they have Beth Moen do all their games till they're back to 500. I think that's good punishment for everybody. You have to have a female broadcast team when your team
stinks. That's like relegation.
And also the headline read over there at the Duke Press, no place like Holmberg. And I'm getting all sorts of texts from people. Gunnar Holmberg,
had a
no
hell
relation.
of a game on Saturday.
3-0. It's the quarterback of the Duke Blue Devils. They beat Kansas pretty handily this weekend. The headline, no place like Holmberg. I like that. So what, it was Kansas. That's still 3-0. You beat the teams in front of you, Toledo. Gunnar can't help that Kansas is on the schedule. He wasn't going to just not play. But I asked Brady.
We got to get him up on Mel Kiper's
He's not going to.
hype list.
Yeah, the Steelers should draft Gunnar Holmberg and then make it so I have a jersey to wear that's legit with my name on it. But as Brady discovered, he's a 23-year-old graduate student, so he kind of sucks at football. No place like Holmberg is, the Chronicle, in whatever city Duke is in.
Blew his knee out in
That's
2019.
the university paper.
I'm sure it is. I don't know where Duke is. Duke's in Kentucky, right?
No.
Carolina?
Yes.
Who cares? Duke is in the heart of flyover country, a place I have no interest in being.
Beautiful
I
country.
mean, that is the...
Durham, North Carolina.
Okay, great. Bye, Durham. That's me above you. No interest. When your sell on your landscape is that your heels will tar over, no thank you. You walk around here, your feet turn black. Really? That and incessant racism? Gosh, sounds fun.
Saturday was Holmberg's time to shine.
Yeah, that's
As
Holmberg.
the first-year starter tallied 416 total yards, tied a program record with 4 rushing touchdowns.
Racking him
No
up.
place like Holmberg. But then Brady found out he's a graduate student. He's 23. He's garbage.
Blew his knee out in 2019.
Whatever.
Wow, you went deep.
He started to look into
leaded.
Holmberg.
It
Yeah.
leaded with it.
He likes to ride us.
Ride you home.
Ride us Holmberg. So sees a young buck Holmberg on the horizon. Brady's trying to hitch on that way.
I was assessing. I want to make sure, how are his hips doing right now? And because you found out.
I found out that my little disorder through my aunt last night. I was talking to her, and she said that femoral acetabular impingement, which is an overgrowth of the head of your bones. Basically, my big giant bone heads don't fit in the little holes I'm putting them in. It's a very Nordic thing. They have like
There
a
you go.
massive skeletal issue in Norway and Sweden.
No need for ancestry. You've got the bones.
Right. She says and she's not even on the Swedish side. And I'm like, you're just blaming my dad for this. And she said, no, it's a thing. She goes, she did some medical study once. And
She's blaming your dad.
that's what I said. I said, you're going after the Holmberg side of the family there. She goes, no, I remember this from before, that there's a bone growth issue with the Vikings. I'm like, how about our bones are too big for the tiny little holes we try to shove them in? That's essentially my disease. Oh, that'll be today's word. Humeral acetabular impingement.
Easy.
We should do that today just for fun. You got an hour
You
to
got
look
one
it
in
up.
five, you got one. You're 1 in 5
I'm doing
chance.
it. That's it. Today's word in 12 minutes.
Too long.
No, it's not.
way.
It is too long.
Acetabular.
Told you it can't be.
I don't even know if
longer
I'm
than 12
saying
letters.
it. Humeral acetabular impingement.
How about just
Man.
impingement?
Come on.
That might be
sissy.
too long too.
Impingement might be more than 12 letters. Acetabular.
Impinge. No, it's not 12.
How about humeral? Humoral? Humeral.
Oh,
We'll do femoral, because that's the one that I just had done. Femoral, it's your femur. Humeral's not really even a thing. It's just
Humeral's your humerus.
Humeral's your arm, and I got that, but it's not really as... Femoral's a real thing. Humeral's like, oh, your bones are too big there, too. You got a weird thing. I'm part elephant man. Essentially what it is. Some of my bones are elephant man bones. I'm getting those chopped off one after another. I'm so
You've
done
got the
with it.
hips of an at.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You mean the AT-AT?
The AT-AT.
Yeah.
You can call them AT-ATs, but Star Wars people are going to start texting. The AT-AT. Yeah, they're big, but I don't get knocked over as easily. I'm more stable. Ben Roethlisberger is basically an AT-AT. So easy to push him over. Anyway, it's time now for the Brady Report. Thank you, Hooters. Thank you, Mick Ultra. Brady, report it.
Good Monday morning to you, Phoenix. Hello, world. Happy.
Hi.
This is a big day. National Taco Day and National Vodka Day.
What a combo.
Go to
Tacos
town.
and vodka.
Yeah.
Oof, best taco in town, Brady.
My house.
All right, Ronnie. Ronnie Taco. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Stop it.
best taco in town.
Yep. You a hard shell or
there's,
soft shell guy?
I told you about like the fish taco in my opinion.
You just told us about it. We just heard you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You go to that coffee shop.
so- which was totally surprising. You never think a coffee shop would produce that. I don't know.
There's a lot of good ones.
There are.
My boy Jeff used to have one at the restaurant 10 that he doesn't do anymore. They were some of the greatest things I've ever eaten. Man, oh man.
Like you could do categories too. Like I know what you would say, like
Street
best
tacos.
drunk taco.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, like when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Taco.
the
Oh, Jack in the Box.
Jack in the
Yeah,
Box,
Jack in the Box is
yeah.
the winner by far. The best fast food taco. laugh all you want. Taco Bell makes a product.
Oh, yeah.
Their tacos are good. Like, they stick to what. But you want to get to, like, the authentic stuff. Whew. There's some places. Fish tacos and things like that. You get over there by.
Boca does all right. Boca Tacos.
I don't know what that is.
They make like street tacos, and you get a bunch of little ones.
Is it a restaurant or is it some dude on the street?
There's a couple of restaurants.
Isn't that the guy that did Tia Rosas?
Maybe it is.
Either way.
I think it is.
Happy National Taco. Everything's free. All tacos are free today, right? Everywhere you go. Probably.
Just ask. They
probably.
might.
If it's a place that doesn't know it's National Taco Day and they serve tacos, man. You know who has great tacos, and I don't even know if they have any restaurants anymore. It's the Santan.
Santan
Brewery on Tuesdays had these Taco Tuesdays. Oh, my God. How is National Taco Day not a Tuesday?
I wonder if it would work like when it was National Coffee Day at Starbucks, you bring in a mug. If you just bring in a taco shell, will they fill it for you?
Bring in your favorite taco shell from home.
Corn, flour.
That's a good point.
Just lay it out.
Like Starbucks.
Oh, you want them to make the shell?
No, you bring in your own shell.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant ingredients. Like, here's flour and corn. Go to town. You bring in your own shell and just fill her up.
Yeah.
I love that. I just come in with a bag of them. Anyway, happy National Taco Day on a Monday. They swung and missed at that.
Couple of baseless fun facts. Since it's nearly MLB postseason time. This one's for you, Toledo. Seattle Mariners, 44 years of existence.
You're killing me.
They've experienced more ruptured testicles than playoff appearances.
Is that
They
right?
got 5 ruptured testicles, 4 appearances.
Mitch Haniger.
Did you get another one? No, I'm just saying, is there a new guy?
No, I don't.
I don't have the...
you don't have the complete list?
Yeah.
Jay Buhner, I believe, was one.
Bones?
By the way,
nuts?
The Buhner story.
Yeah. What story?
The Ricky Henderson, Jay Buhner, where he... I think it's Jay Buhner.
No, it was
story.
John
No,
Olerud.
Yeah, Olerud was one.
Sorry. To change it up, but...
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
That story of
You're just
Ricky
throwing
Henderson
words.
going to first base
Yes.
and
I
John
used to play with a
Olerud
guy like
used to
you.
play with you is not true.
Oh, well, thank you.
Says who?
I can sleep now.
Jeff Dye. He confirmed it with Olerud.
Oh, no kidding. Just this
Had
weekend?
him on a podcast a couple. I don't know why that
Where'd you hear
reminded
that?
me first because I crossed over Buhner and Olerud. He on his way out. We were talking
Was
about
that what you were talking about?
Yeah, because he was talking about a couple of Marshawn Lynch stories too.
Right. I love that Marshawn Lynch story.
He pinned him. That's great. Jeff Dye, not in town this weekend. And the breaking news of whether you thought the John Olerud, Ricky Henderson story was true, Brady's put that to bed. Next,
Which
the
is a
Kennedy
great story.
assassination.
Anything else you want to put a pin in?
Yeah, Kennedy is in the conspiracy in the election. Brady will have that all solved in a couple days. By the way, Brian Laundrie's in his back. Brady's got all the conspiracies lined up.
Brian Laundrie is still on the lam, and
We know.
Dog is just finishing up the Okeechobee. He swept the total.
That's
Total.
That story just
Okeechobee
started
Swamp.
to kick me in the nuts about the nut story.
Exactly. That's enough. It's enough of your silliness.
The largest Japanese population outside of Japan is
San
in
Francisco.
San Francisco.
Brazil.
Oh.
There are at least 1.5 million Japanese people in Brazil.
Because of WW2?
They moved in the early 1900s for work.
Really?
And future generations have stayed. California has a law in the books that says if a frog dies during a frog jumping contest, it cannot be eaten.
Okay. Is that the
They had to place that.
Calabasas County
Competitive frogs
frog
are
jumping story?
protected, I guess.
I guess that's a Mark Twain thing, isn't it?
Again, you two are talking about stuff no one knows. Well, get back to the John Olerud thing. That was more interesting than whatever this.
Over the weekend, the CDC released a huge tip to celebrate the holidays safely. One of the most important ones is if the family are coming over for the holidays, like Thanksgiving, here's a great idea. They suggest putting in a window fan to blow some of the stank that aunts and uncles and cousins will have. To keep the air fresh and clean.
Ralphie May
a great
said it
idea.
best. What did he say? 3 days and they
3
stink?
days. Yep. House guests are like a fish. After 3 days, they stink. By the way, I've heard a lot of people bring this up. Cochina Madrigal is the best Mexican tacos in town. I think Hopkins tells me about this place all the time, too. I said, and you know it's authentic because it's attached to a Hispanic tire mechanic store, like a Yantera shop. the tire mechanic. You got bad tires? I fixed that. I'm a tire mechanic.
I don't know if you heard this story last week about the first grader, this kid in Virginia. His name was Mason, but he went viral because he took his school photo. He didn't take his mask off.
Ooh.
And the photographer's like, it'll just be a couple seconds. You can pull it down.
Right.
Nope. Mom said not to move
Never
it.
take it off.
So it's a pretty funny picture. He's the only one that has the mask on. In it being 2021, they set up a GoFundMe account, and right now this guy that kept the mask on, his account's for a college education.
Why?
Future first grader. Because that's what we do. He's got $35,000 in there right now.
Brady, why have you not abused this child of yours to get a payday? There's zero purpose. Yeah, it's 16th Street and something is this place.
16th Street and Broadway.
Enough. The two of you had kids, and you're sitting there waiting for them to amount to something. Let me be the one who breaks the news to you. Not going to happen.
That's way gone for me.
Kirby,
Who says I'm
GoFundMe
waiting
window?
for anything? That's not happening.
Brady looked at Kirby's grades this morning. She's doing all right. You were a little nervous. See it in your eyes. You didn't know what to expect when the report card came out. That tells me everything I need to know.
She told me,
All B's
yo,
and A's?
pirate, I got the finals under control, yo.
Don't worry about
All
it,
B's
the old
and
man.
A's?
Yep.
Okay, but
God
literally,
damn it.
you basically had your fingers crossed and tears in your eyes before you hit go.
Here we go.
You don't know. So this kid isn't going to ever hit the jackpot and payday with you unless she's a lotto winner. Toledo, your kid's so long gone, it's ridiculous. It's time to start thinking about GoFundMes. You got to start putting him in position to where you dress him up.
I think Toledo's got good potential for a GoFundMe.
Oh,
If
he's
he
got
does some
great-
kind of
kidding me?
crazy stunt,
No,
or,
no.
If he keeps going, the first one will be for bail.
Yeah, that's
for
right.
me or for him.
and it
Yeah.
could be huge.
Idiot boy won't get a GoFundMe off of one of his stupid stunts. He's got to get one off of like that thing, like he's an accident. You need to set up like birthday party no one shows up to. That's a guaranteed winner. Brady, you need to just rub Kirby around in the dirt a little while and just have her standing in a Peter Piper with 6 by herself. We invited the whole class and not a soul showed up.
This summer.
My daughter's
This
been
summer we're gonna
bullied
do
like
it.
nobody's business because she's allergic to water and can't wash. Like, oh, this poor kid's got a water allergy, and then the kids like her because she's always covered in mud. So just mud her up, make her look pathetic, shoot the picture out,
We'll
and
set
get
up
the
a huge
GoFundMe.
table at Skateland.
Yes.
Still open.
Yeah. Or Skateland. Your daughter has to watch everybody skate at Skateland because they don't have skates for her. They're no size that big.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
She's got to skate on B.F. Goodrich. Yo, pirate, what are you doing? Just look sad. We're getting $40K, easy peasy. Why you're not abusing these things, these kids of yours? I don't get it.
Her head's going to be shaved in the next 2 years.
You're not can't go cancer. People catch on that one.
Oh, okay.
Can't do that. Although unknown disease is also awesome.
A couple.
But I like the idea of just filthying her up and saying she's got a water allergy. She struggles with soap and water, and then put her at the Papa John's, and then have her sit there with those 8 pies nobody ate.
I got a better suggestion.
What's that?
If you're looking for some quick money, because you'll find it here.
All right.
Don't go to the next store yet. I have a suggestion, too.
Oh, what do you got?
Fisheye lens and get her a picture of her sitting down like the new Radicals album cover,
right.
and then do something for her feet. She's
A giant feet, never
She's
huge
gotta-
feet. Kids won't.
That's not a bad idea.
people buy the
Right.
pictures.
Yeah.
You get
I
that
like
fisheye
that.
lens.
Yeah. And then you got to hire another kid down the street. Give him like 10% of the GoFundMe to during the video. Nobody came to your party because you're filthy pig. You're allergic to water and everybody hates you. You, Kirby. And then, oh, man. And then look what happened to my daughter's birthday party. Boom. Thousands. Is it worth it?
It'll be automatic.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. No stressy, Jesse. We're doing this.
I hate that.
You wouldn't do that? You wouldn't abuse her for one of those?
I might.
I would. You want me to do it? I'll do it.
The other
I'll
way.
be the kid in the video. I'll be the adult in the video that says, "Why aren't you washing her? Allergic to water, you damn pirate." Who's allergic to water?
John, how are you not seeing the opportunity that Toledo's idiot son is going to be your next payday stuntman?
No, this kid is. I wouldn't hire him for that. It's yours is done. If any suggestion for you, I'd get another kid. He's done. He's not a payday. You lost me with him the second he stopped wanting to play baseball.
I know.
Left-handed, whipping the ball around when he's 9, and he just lost interest. I'm like, that was your in.
He wants to be the Warren Miller of skateboard film.
Nope.
There we go.
Makers now.
God. He's going to live with you until he's 40.
A couple from Granite Bay, California, went to Crater of Diamond State Park in Arkansas.
I saw this. Unreal.
Or check that out when your time in Arkansas, Toledo.
I hated Arkansas. No, I
The
did
old
not.
crater of
Well,
diamonds.
you might want to.
Yeah.
Because they went into the park. It is the only diamond mine in the U.S. that's open to the public. And then it took them 40 minutes. They discovered a 4.38 carat yellow diamond.
Super rare.
Head down there now, gang.
Yeah.
It's raining diamonds.
The one they
So
found.
the owners now are just mad because they've been bilking people for years, and there was really one in there.
Yeah.
That's
well,
what
they're
they
gonna make
needed.
they're going to make more than that diamond on the $20 per head. They're going to charge for everybody to go in there.
Yep.
now.
That's true.
That thing's going to go nuts. By the way, Vince said I just saw Kirby's report card. The old swashbuckler got 7 C's. That's great. Hey, old man, I got 7 C's by design. We should throw a party for my great. Yes, let's throw a party for her awesome report card. Oh, Brady, this has to happen.
Uprocks just ranked the French fries.
Why won't
Fast
you?
food French fries. They ranked them number one. They went, how many deep? They went the top 25 fries. We don't need that. Let's just do the top 5.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is number 2.
Yeah, those are great.
Wendy's.
Wendy's number 5.
Number 1 fries.
It's not, is it like a
Is it
top
Couple
one?
of new ones. Popeyes came in at number 4. They're Cajun fries.
They're
Yep.
okay.
Rally's was number 3.
Rally's is good.
Rally's Checkers.
Yeah,
They're
Those are
seasoned
good
fries. Number 1 this year, I got the nod, Five Guys.
Yeah, those are pretty
Those
good.
are pretty tasty.
I still put McDonald's at the top of the list.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get those fresh out of the fryer, and you got yourself a meal.
In-N-Out came in at 15.
They're not good.
I've never gotten the In-N-Out French fries either. They taste frozen still.
They're
not.
shoestring. They
They're-
go cold in 3.
They taste weird. to
They
me.
do cold. They get cold really quick.
Yeah, they taste like they're burned. They taste freezer burn, and
you
they
see
say
them
that
cut
they're
the potatoes
I know.
right there, and then they soak them in the.
Whatever they do, I don't like it. Whatever McDonald's is doing, copy that.
This dude from Cleveland.
803.
Got to get the word out.
Get the word out.
Femoral.
Figure it out.
Femoral. You have an hour.
Google it.
It's
You got
your
an hour.
femur, and it would be described as there's a femoral nerve. There's
Anything pertaining to the femur.
a femoral break.
Is the
Yeah.
definition.
That's it. Yeah. Anything pertaining to your femur. It's your bone in your body. You should be able to spell it. You have 2, most of you. Sorry, guys. Sorry, onesies.
Thank you for your service.
Sorry, onesies. Yeah, thank you for your time. Don't get too mad. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Right.
But most everybody's got 2 femurs. You should be able to spell at least one of them.
So back in 18,
Sorry, Brady.
John
Hold on.
Walford.
97936. That's the text.
Oh, yeah,
femur.
yeah.
97. Femoral. Sorry. Femoral. 97936. $1,000 for the dinero double down. And it's just as easy as punch for you guys to try to win it. This is the last week of it, by the way. So another 1,000 today. Tomorrow, every day we give you another 1,000. And Friday, we're going to knock out another one. Thanks to our friends at Modelo Especial and Lerner and Rowe. Easy enough. 20 years on the air, 20 grand in 20 days. That's how we
And
do it.
this week it's brought to us by Mo Money.
Oh, Mo Money Pawns in on it? Okay. The thing's wrong. All right. Thank you, guys.
So back in 2018, John Walford was at home with his fiancee Judy, and she asked him to carry a box of Vinegar Jugs from her car to the basement.
Vinegar Jugs.
That was my sister's nickname in 5th grade.
Thank you.
Because she kind of stunk.
Sorry, too easy.
She kind of stunk. But she had big cans in 4th grade. Went from mother jugs to vinegar jugs in a matter of minutes.
He carried the box through the back door,
Raquel
tripped over
Welch
it.
not in one. Vinegar Jugs
Oh,
and speed.
man, I would like to watch.
No way.
Sorry, Brady. We're interrupting because this is the worst case of jugs ever. I love that girl, but it's got her shirt off on that hot June day, and all of a sudden it was
Vinegar Jugs.
vinegar jugs.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Mosquitoes used to bite her all the time. She rubbed it all over her body. Apple cider vinegar jugs.
So he carried the box through the back door, tripped over Judy's shoes, and then tumbled down the steps.
You know that one.
He had several broken bones,
And vinegar all over him.
Yeah.
racked up over $80,000 in medical bills, lost more than $18,000 in income because he couldn't work for several months.
Sure.
John tried to sue Judy, claiming she created dangerous conditions in her home, failed in her duty as a host to protect a social guest from those conditions.
But leaving those giant skis around.
But this past Thursday,
Yeah, I hope it got denied.
it was thrown out, ruled that Judy's shoes were open and obvious, and a person taking precautions would have seen them. The interesting part about this deal is the accident happened in February of 2018. A year later, on May of 2019, John and Judy got married.
Oh.
John sued
he's hoping
in
to get that
October
money.
of 2019, and now he's found out he's not able to sue his wife. They're still married.
Well,
Wait a
yeah.
minute. Is that a law? You can't sue your wife?
No,
What's divorce about?
You'd think.
That's a good point.
Well, there's a pretty good chance
Uh-oh,
that
here
your
we go.
wife's going to divorce you if you sue her.
Probably.
I'm just.
What if she's wrong?
Well, he was wrong.
No, I
but
know.
they
it
stayed
turns
together.
out. She needed
Well,
to
that's
work
good.
that out in court. I still love
He
her.
wasn't wrong for suing. He just lost his
Right.
case.
Yeah,
And what else?
they were engaged at the time.
Yeah,
I guess.
But she leaves her big giant shoes around. Maybe he's been warning her the whole time. You leave these shoes laying around and I end up dropping my vinegar jugs. I'm going to sue your ass. This is my livelihood.
My thought is that he's not really suing the wife. He's suing
What are the last
her
names?
insurance company because they're going to pay.
Yeah. What are their names?
Uh,
John and Judy.
Wolford.
Wolford. No.
Boy, where are you going?
No. If it was proper, I'd say, but it's not, so I won't.
In southern China, they found a skeleton and some pottery next to it. Ended up there a couple of beer mugs, 9,000-year-old beer. Just to make sure. So that's, I think, the oldest brew found to date.
That's up there.
It's not an IPA. It's probably a rice lager.
Give it to a hipster. He'll drink it.
Police are in Toronto are looking for a man that
Why does it gotta be
wandered
rice?
into.
Huh?
Why does it got to be rice?
That's
Was
what
it
they made it
Japanese?
with.
Yeah,
They
it's rice.
did the DNA check and said it's not IPA is not
I thought he
made
was
with
going
it.
somewhere else.
You think he's being racist?
Yeah.
Because it was did they find it in Japan or something?
China.
Oh, it was racist.
No.
I see. Never mind. Move on, Brady. It's showing again.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Brett's not here. He'd be dying.
So Toronto police are looking for a guy that's wandered into a daycare a couple of times and stolen soiled diapers.
Oh, God.
The creepo is creeping in there and then finding him and taking him out. He's been in there several times.
The description is Steve Belichick. Because he looks like a guy that would do that. Oh, God. Oh, that's repulsive. Oh.
This Lithuanian man has had more than 2 pounds of nails, screws, nuts, and knives removed from his stomach by doctors. The guy
At a
was
certain
swallowing.
point, the doctors have to stop taking him, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was just once.
Well, he
One removal.
was swallowing for a while, and a stomach ache happening eventually, and can't imagine trying to pass a knife.
If anybody
Yeah.
could.
2 pounds.
If anybody could. Your stomach would be like, no problem. Keep it moving.
You don't think he'd get impacted by that?
Brady? No.
Right through.
No. His stomach would laugh. He's swallowing
The biggest
acid. I got it. The acids get to work.
The biggest one to date's been the Swiss Army Champion. That's got the spoon and fork on either side.
Yeah, you could the whole thing open. You could digest it in seconds. Again, I'll never forget the day at Spinato's where Brady was in the middle of eating and realized that his last bite needed to pass. I gotta go to the bathroom now.
That was
I'm
at
like a
Sony.
shark. It was at Spinato's because they had the bathrooms. I remember because it was the two-siders, and I didn't. It was this.
Oh, I thought it was the one where we
Nope. And I remember,
two-siders?
well, because there was you go left for men's and right for women's, and I'm watching Brady's like does this little dance at the end, and then goes into the ladies, and I didn't know it was the ladies' room
Seats
until
taken.
some lady went in there after, and she couldn't, and she came storming out, and he came out laughing. Pizza shoots right through him. There's nothing I can do. I'm like a shark, and like that would be enough for your average human being to go, I shouldn't have any more. But he finished like 9 more slices. Good. Spinatos. I'm like, did you go to the ladies' room? Somebody in the men's room. I'm like, oh my God, go home. You got rust butt and you're piling more in? Get out of here.
This Japanese company called Tabio has designed a tiny sock for your big toe. You put it over there, put it over your big toe because the reason why the design, it's called the Oya Yubi sack. And you put it over the big toe because that big toe has a harder nail and sometimes snags socks or clothing when you put it on.
Not if you're clean.
So you put that big toe sock on and then put your other sock or hose over that.
Trim your nails a little bit to where your socks don't get
$2 a pair, John.
stupid. Invest in a nail trimmer and cut those talons down a little bit.
Good for them for bilking people out of.
The big toe sock?
Eagle claws for big toes. The toe gets snagged. They can't figure out a system to fix that. No, I better get another sock for that. No, you just trim your toenails.
Take some sandpaper to that.
Ugh.
File that thing
I can't
down.
bend my left leg properly. And I still managed to figure four myself into this weird position to peel my toenails back just the other day. You got to keep those edges out.
Really?
Oh, I was a contortionist. Cirque du
supposed to be doing
Soleil,
that kind of stuff.
you'd have paid to see what I was doing. I had a leg under a leg. My back was twisted, but I've got mobility now. It's just I'm swollen, so it's hard to move. I'm trimming my toenails from upside down. I'm like, this is the best thing in the world. But you got to keep your toes trimmed.
Got a couple of quick
Pigs.
radio videos. First one is Friday Night Lights, a little football game, high school football game. This ref is showing some serious speed. He's running along with the a lawn, it looks like.
Right. It's a high school kid, though.
I love his running style, though. He's kicking it.
Oh, he's got the high step going. He's 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
He's not really keeping up so much as he is.
That's getting after it there, John.
Momentum going.
Some sort of strange glitch in the Matrix in his life. That's not how humans move. I think I run better than that right now.
Candyman.
First comment, he walks in fast forward.
Right, yeah, he's not. It looks like there's a ghost pushing him. He doesn't want to go that direction.
Leave me alone.
The direction he's going is against his will.
I'm getting too old for
this. Goddamn, go apparitions pushing me up and down this goddamn field.
That's a flag.
God damn it, Dan. Penalty on the apparition what pushed me 50 yards. You saw it. I didn't want to go that way. Clearly, the referee does not want to go the direction he's being pushed by the ghosts.
But what's the momentum going?
I'll send this next one to Brett because I know he would enjoy this one. This is a young Evel Knievel.
Oh, he's going
and they
downstairs.
slow-mo the...
Slide on stairs. Oh, he's down the stairs and he's
Here we
slow
go.
motion in his little plastic car. He hits the wall. Oh, facing the wall. Oh, look at his teeth drag down the wall.
recovers beautifully.
Does he?
Yeah, I
don't
think so.
I don't know, Brady. The video ended. How do you know?
Watch.
What do you mean he recovers
Now,
beautifully?
He turns around and is like, no big deal, let's go.
No big deal.
That's just a big deal.
Grandpa shoving him
That's,
down the...
that's the pause before the big cry. Is
You know
what
what's
that
great
is.
about this video? This teaches you, the car hits him in the back of the head, too. It's a little tiny
Yeah.
plastic car. When I was in criminal investigations class, one of the things they taught us about car wrecks where people...
The impact?
People get hit head-on by a car, like pedestrians.
Yeah.
One of the ways they know is that when your face hits, your teeth do this thing and drag down the front of the hood of the car. So they're like, they often know where impact site was based on the teeth drag. This, according to the craziest teacher at Mesa Community College of all time. He's got to be dead. He was so overweight when I went there. But criminal investigations, he had me hooked. He took us to a thing where showed us about like jumpers. And this big fat dude jumped out of a window, and he's like, body has a seam. A lot of people don't know that. Your body has a seam. And he was religious. And God builds you up, and then he sews you up. Real clean seam. Of course, only God can. But you're cracked down the middle. That's what your ass crack is. It goes underneath. If you look at your perineum, it's got a seam. And he goes, and when you hit the ground, that seam splits. Watch this. And he hits this video. And this fat guy just boing off the ground. And he goes, now, first, and he pauses it. The first thing you'll see is that when the guy hits, he hits hard. But the human body is resilient. The bones will throw you back up. But he's already split. It's just a matter of the next thing. Like when you drop a bottle, usually the first bounce, the bottle's broken, but it hasn't shattered. Watch this. Click. Dude's body hits the ground, and I mean, all of his skin just goes splays. It was in New York. Wow. And they had video of this guy from surveillance just bouncing off the ground about 2.5 feet, and then, splitting wide open the second his stomach. But this thing where the kids watch his teeth on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason, your teeth lead and scrape walls. Like if you hit something flat, they scrape. And he goes, teeth scrape is a big thing they look for in forensics. At least he did. I only took 2 courses before I was like, I'm kind of grossed
I looked for
out.
the teeth scrape and the split.
He took us to the Mesa Police files room. I don't think we were allowed in there at all. And we were looking at pictures of autoerotic asphyxiation. Like, he got into detailed crimes. We weren't learning anything other than how cool this is. And we went in there, and he goes, this guy was beaten off on a ladder. I was walked in on this one. And this dude's feet slipped. I don't know why he climbed up 4 rungs, hung himself from he had like a A-frame garage.
Yeah.
Threw the rope over the top of the A-frame and hung himself. But he was 4 rungs in, and his feet slipped through into the ladder, into the A-frame ladder. And spilled all over. That's what I've always said. Like they found the spill on the ground, and then his body's hanging there just dangling. And he said, and that's where he gave me that joke, was basically the last thing this guy's thoughts had to be was, oh no, that's the last thing I'm going to see is my own sticky.
Oh man,
And it was on the ground there. And I'm like, that's true. Autoerotic asphyxiation. The last thing you see is your own load as you dangle and realize I'm not going to make it.
Next one is a guy on the last one. He's on his bicycle doing a little running out on a dock at high speeds.
Oh, he just crashes for no reason.
Into the ladder out of the dock.
What? Oh! Why does he crash?
Started it slipped. It came out.
A little slip.
From under him, the back wheel.
Oh, he doesn't make it like 5 feet over this 40-foot dock. Oh, my
that
gosh.
Sound.
All right. That's not good.
Ow.
All right. Who gets the $10,000? America's funniest home video. I think the kid scraping his face.
He was a scratch last night for the Buccaneers as well.
Yeah. Get the Gronkowski ride. Man, oh, man. Scott Haynes says, Kirby calls toe socks regular socks. She just uses regular footies for each toe. Yeah, if you're so gross that you won't even just trim your toes because your socks are snagging so much that you've actually gone to a second sock, that's not solving the problem.
Toe sock.
Go get one of those Asian slaves. They got them on every street corner thanks to white American women. And you sit in one of their chairs.
Chop shops.
Yeah, I don't know. Brady calls them chop shops because his wife. I don't know that that's a thing outside of Brady's house. But you go in there and they trim up your toenails for you for free. And white women use them as slaves to feel better about their lives and act like they're professionals. But what they are is doctors and lawyers from some Asian country that went haywire with their government. And they had to come over here and trim your feet. Oh, there's nothing funnier than that. I like the massage. You think these ladies are trained in massage? Yes. Come on. They were sweeping floors in some place that lost its democracy and had to float over here and trim your rich white toenails. Bitches. You want a paint nail too? Oh, sure. They're qualified Earl Scheib painters as well. When I went there for that pedicure and that lady's rubbing my calf, I'm like, there's no rhyme or reason or magic or science to what you're doing. You're rubbing my leg like a lady would rub a guy's leg.
And who went back?
3 times.
Yeah.
And have never been back since because I can't.
No, what happened?
I don't like slavery. I'm against it. Unlike people who love the Bible and the 1800s, I don't like slavery. If you have a Confederate flag or a Bible in your house, you're for it. I'm against both. Yeah, I can't stare at that woman and act like, so how many years did you go to school for this? I a doctor in Honseng province. But before government crashed to try to kill all women in village, we escape. Oh, good. You're a doctor, eh? Yes. Medical science doctor. In oncology. Oh, cancer doctor. Why don't you rub my calf? That's good for your oncology degree.
Wouldn't she be diagnosing cancer in your toes all the time?
No. She doesn't care about us. We pay her $13 and a tip. Trim a toenail, sir? Yeah, I think it's great when somebody washes your feet. It really puts me above you.
Thank you, Joe. It's John.
Don't care.
Joe.
And then they sit and whisper. And the other one hears them and understands it all. Remember when we were people? Remember when we were human beings? No, it's been so long.
Wasn't it Seinfeld where Elaine brought a friend who understood?
Yeah. George's dad. Those ladies are not here to rub your feet.
Last year I was staying in the Ritz-Carlton. Now I'm rubbing this guy's calf.
It is a magical system that they figured out. They either jerk us off or they trim our toenails.
Or both.
And we act like they're professionals. But basically it's white women enslaving someone for just a few minutes to make themselves feel good. That place that I've been to 3 times over there in PV, gaggle of white broads. First time I went was a week before Thanksgiving. She was telling some Korean lady about turkey and all the food she's going to have. Oh, very good, very good. Wow. You have people over? My whole family was murdered. Oh, gotta be rough. We're having cranberry and apple pie. There's only 4 of us. Oh, it's a glutton. Yeah, gluttonous. Anyway, keep rubbing. Snip, snip, Quan Lee. Oh. Very good. Very nice, a white lady. Here's a sawbuck. Don't spend it all in one place. Doctor.
Happy holiday.
Oh, they're the worst. It's 8:21. Keep enslaving them. Hey, they'll take it. They'll do it. But I know why. I know the mentality behind it. You ladies aren't getting anything you can't do at home. You just don't want to bend over, so you make an Asian do it. It's slavery. Period. The word is femoral. Femoral. You've got 2 if you're lucky. Or normal. Femoral. And that's what you have to spell. I bet you the person who doesn't have 1 can spell it. Or both. I miss my femorals. It's based in your femur. Exactly. For whatever happened to you. Sorry about your motorcycle. But that's how it works. So get it in there. Femoral, 97936. You can win yourself $1,000 on the Dinero Double Down. It's 98 KUPD.
Big, red, badass.
What? What did you just say?
Badass. 98 KUPD.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.